Hey gang, today is Tuesday, August 18th, 2020. And right now, if you were to look at the clock, it is 1:30 in the afternoon. Okay. Today we're going to review a little bit of time, and we're going to review coins. Okay, this is the last lesson for the week, so I want you guys to see what you remember about the coins and time. Okay, so right now it's 1:30. Is it 1:30 in the afternoon or 1:30 in the morning? So 1:30 in the morning, it would be dark out, right? And we would be sleeping. But right now it's 1:30 p.m. So 1:30 p.m. would look like this, or the way the clock looks. Okay. So the shorthand is between the 1 and the 2. Sometimes you might hear it as 1:30. So the hour is half over. So right now it's 1:30 in the afternoon. How do we know it's the afternoon? Because I'm here at work. So right now it's 1:30 p.m. Okay. And Mr. Tim is scheduled from 8:30 to 3 o'clock. And that would be 8:30 in the morning till 3 o'clock. So I'll show you what time I arrived. The shorthand is the hour hand. I hope you guys remember that. So I arrived here at 8:30. (8:30 a.m.) So that's in the morning. Okay. So this is what time it is now, 1:30 p.m. When I got here, it was 8:30. So halfway between the 8 and the 9, and the big hand's pointing towards the 6, which represents 30. Okay. So I arrived here at 8:30, and they'd like us to work until 3 o'clock p.m. Okay. So 3 o'clock p.m., the little hand would point to the 3, and the big hand would point to the 12. So that is 3 o'clock p.m. And that's what time Mr. Tim gets to go home. So right now it's 1:30, and I have to wait till 3 o'clock. Okay, 8:30 is when I got here this morning. Okay. Yesterday, we went home at 1 o'clock p.m. So 1 o'clock p.m. So that would be, the little hand would be the hour hand. That would be pointing to the 1, and the minute hand would be pointing to the 12. So that's what time we left yesterday. I was here from 8:30. That's what the clock looked like when I got here yesterday and today. And that's what it looked like when I left yesterday. Today, it will look like this, 3 o'clock. Okay. So usually when we come to school, Mr. Tim comes at 7 o'clock in the morning till 3. So when we come back in the fall, Mr. Tim will come at 7 a.m. Okay? And once again, the hour is 7. So we have the little hand, 7, which is the hour hand, and the big hand is the minute hand, so that points to the 12. Okay. So that would be 7 a.m. Okay. So when we come back in the fall, Mr. Tim will be here at 7 a.m. Now, something happens at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock, let me get my other pen so I can show you the difference. Okay, I'm going to do the hour hand in red. and I'm going to do the minute hand in black. So as you see, both of those are pointing to the 12. Okay? That would make 12 o'clock. I have to turn the lights back on real quick. There we are. And back. Okay. So both hands are pointing to the 12. So that would be 12 o'clock. Now, there's two 12 o'clocks. There's 12 o'clock a.m., which is first. That's the first hour of the day. And 12 o'clock p.m. Okay? So the morning is a.m. Okay, and the way I remember that is because A is the first lesson. A is the first letter of the alphabet. So that's how I remember AM comes before PM. So the letter A comes before P. So if this was today, this would be, a little while ago, this would be 12 p.m. Okay? So 12 p.m. is when morning turns to p.m. Okay? Now, if this was 12 hours later, it would be 12 a.m. So at 12 a.m. later tonight will actually be the first minute of tomorrow. So the day starts at 12 and ends at 11:59. So that was just a quick review, and I hope you guys remember some of these things. So I just wanted to go over that. Next up is I have our handy dandy coins, which we worked on when we were here. We have the quarter, that's the head, and then who remembers what the back is called? Tails. So we have heads and tails. It's the same coin, just two different sides. Okay. So there you go. So that's the quarter. That's worth 25 cents. Next up would be the dime. Okay? That's the head. That's the tail. So same coin, they just have two different sides. Tail, head. And the head was called the head because somebody's head's on it. So that's the penny, okay? That's the head of the penny and the tail of the penny, okay? And then we also have the nickel. That's what the nickel head looks like. And that's what the nickel tail looks like, okay? Same coin, just two different sides. Head, tail. Okay, so we'll start with the lowest amount of money that we have here, and that would be the penny. Okay, how much is a penny worth? 1 cent. Okay, so if you see this, that's 1 cent. That's the tail side of 1 cent, and that is the head side of 1 cent. Okay, so 1 cent. Going up, we have the, what's that called? Nickel. Nickel head, nickel tail. Okay. So there we are. And that's worth 5 cents. So quick review, penny is 1 cent. A nickel is 5 cents. Next up is the smallest one. It's the dime. That's the head of the dime. That's the tail of the dime. A dime is worth what? Think about it. 10 cents. So far we have penny, 1 cent. Nickel, 5 cents. Dime, 10 cents. And this one right here, what is that? That's the quarter. There's the quarter tail, quarter head. And that's worth, think about it, 25 cents. Okay, so again, we have penny, 1 cent. Nickel 10. I'm sorry, I made a mistake there. Penny 1, nickel 5, dime is 10, and the quarter is 25. Okay, and I want you guys to look at these and we'll do them together. Okay, I think you guys have done these in class, so this is more of a review. So we have a nickel, and that's the head side, and they did the first one for us. So the nickel is 5 cents. So they did the first one for us. Next up is the dime. Is the dime 5 cents, 1 cent, or 10 cents? I'll give you a couple seconds to answer it. A dime is 10 cents. And that would be the head of the dime. Next up down here we have the penny. Now, is the penny worth 5, 1, or 10 cents? Okay, and that's the head of the penny. So these are all heads right here. So the penny is worth what? Answer it, and then I'm going to give you the answer. See if you're right. 1 cent. The penny is worth 1 cent. Finally is the big guy over here. That's the quarter. That's the head of the quarter. So we're 10 cents, 1 cent, or 25 cents. Think about it. Give your answer. And I'm going to give you the correct answer. It's 25 cents. So next up at the bottom, we have the same coins, but we have the tail side. So you have to study both sides of the coin. So this is a nickel. Nickel worth 5, 1 cent, or 10 cents. Okay, go ahead and answer it. See if you're right. The tail side of the nickel is worth the head, same as the head, and that would be 5 cents. So heads or tails, the nickel's worth 5 cents. Over here we have the penny. Okay, and that's the tail side of the penny. What's it worth? 1, 10, or 5? Okay, think about it. Lock in your answer. And I'm going to give you the answer. See if you're right. 1 cent. That's it. Yep. So heads or tails, a penny's only worth 1 cent. So that's the least of all the coins. Next up is the quarter. Now, is the quarter worth 25, 10, or 5? Okay, I want you to answer that right now. Lock in your answer. I'm going to give you the answer. Hopefully you're right. We have 25 cents. So heads or tails, a quarter is worth 25 cents. Last but not least is the dime. The tail side of the dime, right over there. 1 cent, 25, or 10 cents. Okay, answer it. Go ahead and lock in your answers. What's it worth? See if you're right. 10 cents. So a dime is worth 10. So quick review. Dime is worth 10. Quarter's worth 25. Nickel's worth 5. And a penny is worth 1. So that was just a quick review on time and coins. Okay? This will be the last lesson for summer school. I want you guys to enjoy your break. When you come back, we're going to keep you safe. We're going to have a lot of fun. Things are going to be a little different, but we're going to get through it, and I'm excited to see all you guys. So enjoy your break. Enjoy the rest of the summer, and I'll talk to you soon. Signing off, Mr. Tim. Adios.